that I'm coming here in what they call good faith. I definitely want to have dialogue. Sure.
You're going to BS your way through this.
No, it's just there's.
Trump.
So you're okay with him allowing?
Absolutely. You know what? You're protecting whores.
You know what Trump doesn't
You're
do?
protecting whores.
Do you support the results from the 2020 election?
As in having Joe Biden win?
Yes.
No.
We're talking about George Floyd.
We're talking about it all.
But George Floyd's a good guy.
Yeah, he was
I think he
vice
deserved everything he got, bro.
And I think we're surviving. I think we live.
White people are all racist.
You love women more than babies. Brother, look at me. You're not hurting my feelings. Stop.
What do people think January 6th is?
People attacking the Capitol. The biggest assault on
Yeah, but it wasn't Republicans. Did they look at the CIA?
The CIA did it.
Yeah.
The CIA.
Yeah.
Oh.
This isn't the old Democrat Party.
Yeah.
These people are criminals.
What would you say to the people that say like this is not the old Republican Party?
No, this is better. This is a bigger tent. The rhinos were just as bad as everybody else. Look at George Bush.
Yeah.
Look at Dick Cheney.
Sure.
They're endorsing Kamala.
Does that not worry you that like so many Republicans, even like Trump's vice president, Secretary of Defense,
They were
all
part of the
endorsed-
swamp, bro. They're part of the swamp. Thank God. We would have never known that they were as shady as they were until now. I did because I've always been doing study.
Right.
Many more black babies are aborted than white babies in this country on a daily basis.
And you know why that's because of what?
Because of what?
Systemic racism and putting black people in certain
Hey, whoa, wait a second.
Y'all want to break it down?
History-wise.
No, I know I'm right.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay.
He was found civilly liable for raping a woman. Does that not affect your opinion of him at all?
No, he wasn't found liable.
He
as
was.
civilly
Of
raping
course.
him.
Yeah. Of course.
Because
they even made him pay
he had
tens of millions of dollars for it.
Do you guys even know the details of the case?
I don't think you do because he was found liable.
In a civil court?
Yeah, in a civil court. He was found liable of raping a woman.
Yes, I got to go somewhere else.
Yes. Okay. You support pro-life and anti-abortion policies. However, none of the policies that Republicans support actually take care of the child post-birth. Y'all do not support. Y'all don't support free childcare or education.
We're not
at young ages.
communists. Why wouldn't the government
Because
take
you want to put people on our earth without any help. You want
No, they had sex.
Yeah. Okay. So
created a kid.
You're saying
They
that
made a
babies should
decision.
come here to the world in this society that we live in because of the consequences of
You ready?
You're telling me the only reason they found him liable for sexual assault because they called the woman a liar?
Yeah.
Just for calling her a liar.
Yeah,
so now
and then it was lawfare after that.
Why are you feeling unsafe so much so that despite who wins the election, you need to buy more weapons?
Because what's coming is much bigger than this election.
What's coming?
War, probably civil war.
Sure. Of him like discriminating against black people at his hotels or the Central Park Five calling for their murder.
Yeah, that was one
There's
thing.
like countless examples.
But he also apologized for that after he found
He didn't.
out.
Actually, when he found that they were free, like innocent, he actually called still.
I really think
execution.
I really think that anything that's behind anything of him doing some I don't think he's racist at all.
That's what I'm asking. On our Constitution, should states be able to vote for their policies in their state?
In certain instances, however, the federal government is the federal government for a reason, and they have power over the states.
Yes, and that's why they were
in the most important circumstances, the federal government has to step in because what's happening right now is unethical to force a 12-year-old to have a baby.
That's not what's happening.
That is happening. In response to Trump saying that he would terminate the Constitution.
You said that?
Yeah, he made a truth post, specifically said a massive fraud of this type and magnitude allows for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution. Does that worry you that somebody who might be the President of the United States considers at all terminating the Constitution?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You love women more than babies. Brother, look at me. You're not hurting my feelings. Stop.
My point is this: y'all are so focused on pre-birth policies and conservative Republicans. Y'all are more supportive of anti-abortion policies than anything post-birth.
And you're too focused on being a simp and a white knight.
You know what I'm focused on?
Being a simp.
Protecting the people right here standing on this country. And so, when he goes into saying that Mexicans are rapists and murderers,
And white
what
people-
happens is
Hold on a
you're building up this foundation where black and brown people are already known as violent.
white
And so it's
people-
perpetuating the same racist ideologies that have been here for forever.
And white people are all racist, right?
I'm saying it's never happened. But how much? Hold on, real quick. How much of everyday abortions? How much percent-wise is from things like underage, rape, or incest?
think
them.
I don't think the percentage is actually that important, because at the end of the day, whether it's a big or small percentage, is still first and foremost lies. So Donald Trump, he thinks we should leave abortion to the states, right? That means that there are multiple states that don't allow for any exceptions of rape, incest, or anything. So that means
you know what? You're going to BS your way through this.
there's
Oh, Trump.
So you're okay with him allowing? Let's say somebody was on Epstein's list, right? And you knew for sure that they were a sexual predator of some sort.
Like if I knew for sure.
If you knew for sure,
are we going saying like if Trump was
person,
I would want him to prosecute.
You wouldn't want
I want
somebody
him executed. Everything that I've seen, I think the women that accused them are insane.
Why?
Because I've seen them. I've seen their stories, and nothing makes sense. Nobody knows times. There's no places, and the people are kind of a little nutty.
I mean, to be fair, it did have to make certain amount of sense because Trump was found liable in court. So it definitely made sense enough for 12
only because they called her a liar. And
that was the only thing.
Brown
I think we're surviving. I think we live.
White people are all racist.
No, I think we live in a society. Like he specifically said, a massive fraud of this type and magnitude allows for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the
He would never
Constitution.
say the dictator word.
But he would say to get rid of the Constitution.
He would not. He didn't say get rid of the Constitution.
It's not. I think what we do is we live in a white supremacist society.
No, we
that
don't.
yes, that we
no,
do.
now, no,
Absolutely.
No.
Talking about in the hoods of America, black and brown people have been subjugated. That's the evidence of systemic racism.
Man, those
from
people
red
made
light.
out. They made out great. This family made freaking millions of dollars on their freaking the buying of that home in the '90s when they sold it. I've seen certain instances of racism, but
A ritual is just it's a ceremony. So I want you to understand that when you walk, when you go into this surgery room or operating room or whatever, and that glove, and he popped the glove on, that's part of his ceremony.
Yo, and listen, and you gotta realize that most people.
That's just called a procedure.
systemic racism.
Absolutely. I mean, there's the second 70,000 women
What you push
were
for,
not able to.
That's fine. I'm cool with
70. You're okay with
Bro,
70,000 women being.
I'm
raped
full- no.
And having
No.
This
No.
what I'm saying. 70,000
No.
women were not able to have an abortion
Okay.
after being raped or some
Okay,
incestual relationship.
so I'm pro-life, meaning that I do not believe that innocent baby was culpable of anything and deserves life regardless. And what I would say, as a logical man that's moral as well, I don't make up my own morals as I go along. I'm not a moral relativist. Mine come out of a 1,000-year-old book. That's
Okay.
it. So hold on, real quick. Real
my
quick.
fault. Go.
Which one would you pick as a logical man? The right for 1%, right? The right for 1%. Or a baby genocide.
First and foremost, Jesus did go after the one. So I think the 1% is largely important if you're going to be a Christian man.
Yes,
I also
we're talking about
think-
extremes though. We're talking about extreme. We're not talking about. We're not talking about pasteurized.
He said
to one person.
99 to 1. That's exactly what Jesus said. That it is.
Yeah, but you're talking
extreme.
about you're talking about being a pastor and pastor to people. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about stats. I'm not talking about.
But in
we're
my
talking about George Floyd.
we're talking about it all.
What, George Floyd's a good guy?
Yeah, he was
I
a
think
fine
he
person.
deserved everything he got, bro.
He
and
deserved
fucking
murder.
no, and he wasn't murdered.
What was he? He was
was-
nailed on neck till he died.
The guy weighed 120 pounds. He was 6'5", 250. That anybody could stand on my neck, and I wouldn't die from my breath.
First off, all of
He
those
was
facts are
fucking.
incorrect.
He was.
Second of
he
all,
was doped up, and he fucking.
no,
he,
no.
I'm fucking. If I was high like that, I would have died from that.
no. If you
That's
have
a
a knee
fact.
on somebody's neck.
It wasn't on his neck. You're only looking to
wow.
It was on his shoulder blade, right
Buddy,
here.
I'm gonna talk to you soon.
It was on his shoulder,
Sure.
bro.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to you later.
I believe that you having an abortion is the same as a satanic ritual that was done on purpose in the Bible.
Abortion is a satanic ritual, regardless. That's
And
what I'm
where in
saying.
the, and where in the Bible does it say that?
You know, here's
Except thou shalt not kill.
that
that has nothing.
However,
there's ample evidence.
Any black man has the same opportunity as any white man.
I mean,
in
that's
this
just
country.
objectively false.
That's not true.
I mean, we can look at every statistic in the
I
world.
think there's
in
less.
this country.
There's less room in this country now for a white Christian male than a black man.
And
And let's just watch media now.
Okay.
The only people being, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Sure.
But I'm just saying how the media is.
Okay.
MSNBC, CNN, CBS, NBC. It's okay to talk shit about, straight up, talk shit about white people. If you did it opposite, it would be it'd be the end of the world, and the guy would be fired the next day. But why is it like that, man? I just think by keep on beating the bush, they keep on saying that somebody doesn't have the same opportunity as anybody else in this town. I've never seen it. If you work hard in this country, you have everything. I had everything. I lost everything because I fucked shit up.
And I absolutely hear you.
But-
However, we can just look at the simple statistics of like the average that black people with a black sounding name are giving callbacks to jobs. That's one example.
In what industry?
All of them. White people receive like 50% more
Dude,
callbacks
if you go
than
into the
black people.
entertainment business, you won't even get callbacks anymore if you're white. You have to be.
So
you
the
have to be
entertainment, there's
the entertainment.
okay.
I'm just saying.
I mean, still the entertainment
saying
industry is
for
actually
one.
mostly made up
and,
of
and
white
you gotta
men.
understand that I played.
I thought the Democratic Party was crazy saying men can have periods until I met Tim Walz. And that's the kind of shit I want to hear. That's the kind of shit I want to hear. Because Tim Walz that put tampons in girls' restrooms, and I'm anti that.
Why are you against putting tampons in a men's restroom if there are trans people who exist and who use a men's restroom?
They need to use another restroom specified mental illness.
The thing is,
I've never seen it. Like, where do you see it? Where somebody can walk in and because he's black, he's not going to get this. He's not going to get
Safe
either
service?
safe service. What?
multiple times in my life.
Where?
I've been kicked out of grocery stores, gas stations.
Me too, dude. I'm a gangster, and it all has to do with the gangster.
Why do you care so much to bar somebody else's rights?
Because it's not about me. It's about the women that also need to be protected.
But what does a trans woman take away from the protection of a trans woman?
I want to let you know what happened in a school. Did you hear about the rapes that have happened in schools with trans,
No, I did not hear of a single one. Well, we've had black people have been oppressed since the moment we stepped foot onto this continent.
I mean, what's so oppressed, bro? Now?
Slavery?
But no, now?
Mass incarceration?
Look at you, bro. You're a fucking handsome dude.
Thank you. I appreciate it. However, this was against all odds.
You have more than I. You have more than I have right now.
You don't know that.
From what you look great.
Thank
you look
you. I
fucking happy to
appreciate
me.
it. I try.
But
But my
you're
point
walking
is-
around thinking somebody wants to keep you down. That's fucking crazy. That would be victim mentality.
No,
So
no,
what?
no,
Let's
it's
say-
not victim
Let's say,
mentality.
let's say
It's
somebody
reality.
what?
The
Let's
thing
say
is,
somebody.
if people try to keep you down, it doesn't matter. And
Okay,
you know
it
why?
doesn't matter. Then
However,
then
that
it's not
doesn't stop
there.
that they're trying to keep you down. That's what doesn't
But
stop.
they would be
They're
trying
still
to keep me down if I
No,
tried.
no, 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 no.
This administration, the people in power now,
Sure.
are keeping the black people down, for sure.
Justice initiatives that Donald Trump laid out were first laid out by Obama.
Yes. Oh, see
See what I'm saying?
one thing about it.
So what I'm saying? So Barack Obama did. And Donald Trump did take some stuff. However, my problem
made it better.
Here's my problem with
Even
Donald
with
Trump.
Obamacare.
He didn't do anything to help Obamacare. Actually, he actually tried to repeal it. He put a cap on it. He tried to repeal it. Exactly.
To put a cap on it.
No.
See,
He did
all right,
nothing to benefit
so-
Obamacare.
so-
Not one thing. The difference between you and me? What? When a police person stops us, I'm 3 times more likely to kill him. If we apply for the same job,
What,
you
just
have
for
more
being
likely.
black, you think?
No,
now,
no,
now you're tripping.
for sure.
Where the fuck did you grow up?
That's
Beverly Hills?
Dallas. That's the statistic. That is fact.
I don't
Black
believe that. I've
women
never,
die
I've
3
never
times
seen
more
it,
in
bro.
Trump.
I've been
You haven't seen, where were you 22?
What, during Black Lives Matter?
Yeah, that's what everyone.
Systemic racism?
Absolutely. I mean, there's. You're just protecting assholes, right? You're not even talking to me.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're just offending people for no reason.
What are we not doing?
No,
You're not. Is obviously anti-abortion. How about
No,
the?
he's not. He just made a statement and said that he isn't. He said he wants
But
to
the thing is,
state rights.
his pushing it to states' right is still anti-abortion because that allows for no instance of rape or incest for multiple states.
But there's also multiple states that allow
Yeah,
for
but
incest
him.
abortion.
Do you support the results from the 2020 election?
As in having Joe Biden win?
Yes.
No. It seemed like it was a cheat just because it was going and then just a straight jump.
You're telling me the only reason they found him liable for sexual assault because they called the woman a liar?
Yeah.
Just for calling her a liar.
Yeah,
so
and
now
then it was lawfare after that.
Absolutely.
You know what? You're protecting whores.
You know what Trump doesn't
You're
do?
protecting whores.
Break it down.
Margaret Sanger
no.
created Planned Parenthood. Margaret Sanger created Planned Parenthood.
Can I break it down?
Yes.
Can I
This
break
has
it
been a
down?
thing
Please.
to
Can
populate
I
blacks
break
from
it
the
down,
very
please?
beginning.
Lord, you need some education. Hear me out.
Yo, go
No,
twerk. Go
let me
twerk and
explain.
get pregnant.
Lord,
Plan B.
Republicans don't want more black and babies.
I know. I gotta go. Have a good day, bro.